Okay, today's Tuesday, November 19th. It's at 2:30 a.m. The markets have moved quite a bit. This is US 30. This is this is a tech, and this is US 500. And Bitcoin did move a bit, but that's not much. So now it looks like the EU moved dramatically down in sympathy of, it looks like, the US 30 and the tech. Now it's recovering right back. The EG is recovered quite a bit since it's low here. So now it's in a trading range in this area. EG is, however, is going up. So I want to take a trade, but it looks like it's toggling back and forth, and so not sure which to decide, which direction to pick. It's not certain yet. So I'm looking at this. It looks like it's going to toggle between here and here. The move has occurred, but now it's moving sideways. Usually if it moves down here, that means that it'll toggle back and forth and then drop. Similar way here. The way this works is that usually this is an indication that it's going to drop a little further. But that was a very big curvature here. Very big move back up. It's a really big pullback and then came back down. Okay, well, so I mostly trade EU and UJ, and I did not take the advantage of shorting this right here. Could have been a or short this. Could have been a very nice, it was a very nice short. Look at that. But I did not take the short. Would have been very lucrative. And if I sized it right, it would have been incredibly good. Size it right and direction right. Good. So I'm looking at this, evaluating whether I should enter or not. Currently I'm up about 3333 for the 50K account, 50K challenge. I've been trading this for quite a while. It has been, I was up and down. This is since October. This is October. Or is that September? Oh, it is October. October 9th. October 9th to November 19th. So approximately a month and 2 weeks. So a month and a half of trading this. It took me a month and a half, but I've been toggling up and down. Now that I'm essentially becoming better and better, and therefore I reclaim the highest level that I've achieved set. Now I've eclipsed it. So if I were to keep this and keep moving forward, I just need $1,700 more, and then after that, $2,500 for the phase 2. So I'm looking at this, being careful here, not to see. Now that looks like it wants to go back up. Looks like it wants to. This one is recovering. It looks like. It looks like it's recovering. And so is the UJ. So is UJ. So it looks like it's recovering here. So if I were to get into it, I would think that I would make a decent gain out of this. It could also just whip right back down in a big way, and that would be nasty. That would be very, very unpleasant. See right there, the way that it's dipping down like that? That could be very unpleasant. So I'm going to see if I can make a trade here without damaging my account. So there's always, whenever I enter a trade, obviously there's going to be a stop loss, and that's definitely going to impact. Okay, so if I were to make a trade, I'm thinking of going long here. Now I could make it easier on myself. Maybe just take one trade, one lot, to make, thinking maybe 25 bucks to make it of a 350. This is a 50K account, but that's like minuscule. Essentially, that's a minuscule trade. Even gaining like $100 or $200 is small when it comes to the 50K challenge. Okay, it takes a lot of $100, $200 in order to make it. 25, in fact. 25 $200 gains, or 50 $100 gains. See, now it's coming back. My hesitation is to enter is panning out. So here, I would think that it's going to go back up. It looks like it's going to go back up. This one looks like it. So it 1, 2, move sideways. I would think that it's going to go back up. Was there a pullback? Is that a pullback? So, and maybe that's significant. That's huge. That's huge. That is. So, I can risk about $30 here, $30 to enter this trade, or I could just go with one, trade it, and see what happens. I got a stop loss in there. I'm up there 14 bucks. If I had four, that would have been about 50 bucks. That would have been a $50 gain. Okay, so I made one small trade. I made 14 bucks, and I used one lot. Had I used four, that would have been 4 times that. So that could have been 56 bucks right there. That could have been a $56 gain. But I wanted to just make a small trade. This one is still pointing up, it looks like. Still pointing up. Here as well. Right there. So if this is pointing up, they're inversely correlated. Wow, look at that. So now perhaps it is in the state of recovery, and both of them are recovering. They fell both at the same time. That's interesting. That is interesting because this USD there. So now that the USD is recovering, look like USD was going down and the euro was going down. That's odd. That's really odd. Well, that's interesting. It's like 3 of them. So the euro was going down versus the USD. Then here, USD was going down versus the JPY. That's weird. Or it could be that the JPY was going up and euro was going down. So that's the way it is. Anyway, so I made a quick little scalp. That's the whole intent of a scalp, is to scalp. Scalp, scalp, scalp. So I'm currently at about now 335. Okay, so that should be it for